So here's the story. This year was just very, very stressful for me. This is a picture of me about halfway through the year. Yeah. And I was doing my honors year in psychology. And the honors year in psych is a really big deal because if you do well in honors, you can get through and actually go on to become a psychologist. So there's a lot of competition, a lot of pressure, just you're really trying to do well. And they give you this big assignment that's pretty much worth your entire mark. So if you screw that assignment up, it's game over. And I remember about 2 weeks, right before the big assignment was due in, my body started to just break down from all the stress. I started getting these heart palpitations. And this made me really anxious, which made the palpitations even worse, which made me more anxious, which led to me getting dizzy spells. I even had to go in a hospital so they could just take a look at my heart and make sure there was nothing wrong. And they didn't find anything. There was nothing physiologically wrong with my heart. And that really sucked. I was expecting them to say something like, you know, you have low magnesium levels or you're not exercising enough. But they didn't give me anything. They didn't give me anything to do. And I was really at a loss because I just felt like, well, what am I supposed to do then? How do I fix this? And I started practicing a lot more meditation. And I realized that if I just do more meditation and more relaxation, I didn't get rid of all the symptoms, but I just became way better at dealing with them. I wouldn't freak out so much when I started getting the palpitations or I started feeling dizzy. And I realized that I was just building up so much tension and stress and anxiety and all this tenseness in my body. And I was doing nothing to relax and unwind. So this video is for you. If you're in a situation like that and you feel like there's just so much to do and there's so much pressure just pushing down on you, these are some of the things that I've done to deal with that amount of pressure and they've worked for me. So I hope you can get something from this too. When we look at the body's response to stress over time and get a better understanding of what's happening, imagine if someone tries to attack you. When the body first experiences something stressful like this, there's a small dip in its ability to respond. But this is quickly followed with a rapid increase in heart rate, blood pressure, and strength. This puts the body in an optimal state to fight or run away from the attacker. And if people keep attacking you, your body would start to enter the resistance stage, where it tries to maintain this elevated heart rate, blood pressure, and strength. It tries to keep you in an optimal state to fight. However, over an even longer period of time, your body would start to break down because it can't maintain this state any longer. This is the exhaustion stage, and this is where you start to have breakdowns in your immune system and your health. So one of the best ways to deal with stress is to just change the way you breathe. And this is something you can do right now. So let's take a closer look at the breath. You want to become more aware of how you're breathing. When we're stressed out, we breathe in short and shallow breaths. And when we're relaxed, we breathe in long and deep. Try changing the way you breathe. Breathe in deeply for 4 seconds, and then exhale for 8 seconds. And as you exhale, relax every part of your body. Feel all the tension fading out. With each exhalation, you become more and more relaxed. Try this for 10 full breaths. So that's one of the techniques I use myself to kind of really just deal with stress and anxiety. And I guess the biggest take-home message is just, if you are feeling really stressed out or really anxious, just do something about it. Because if you just sit around and do nothing and let it all build up, it will get to the point where it starts to break down your body. And I know that for sure. So thank you so much for watching. I really do hope this helps out, and I'll catch you around.